Hello, everyone, and welcome to Medical Terminology, HLT 101 here at Cochise College. The purpose of this video is to give you a very brief orientation of our Moodle course page. For those of you that have used Moodle before, you already know how to use the Moodle course page, but there perhaps are people who have never taken a course using our Cochise College learning management system called Moodle. So let's start with the left-hand side of your screen, and you will see the course name up here. This may not be your course name, and you will see grades right here. Came to my attention last semester for the first time in many years that students didn't know where to find their grades. So if you click on, I just want to tell you that even though I'm on the student version, this is not going to be exactly the same as what you'll see on your course page. But you will see here under the user report, the course assignments. And this is only because that's the only thing I have visible to you at this point. But as the weeks become visible to you, you will be able to see all of your assignments and the current course grade. It will always be at the bottom of the page. So if you're wondering, what did I get? What was my grade on this assignment? If you have no other way of knowing, this is definitely where you need to look and keep track of your grades. Okay. Also on this side panel, you'll see it begin with step 1. My computer does that, so just disregard that. Here in step 1, I tell you about myself. Then in step 2, you will see where you will find the roll call. Again, the welcome video if you didn't see it in step 1. And more information, the assignments that you need to do for step 2. And then the written assignment, which is called Success in an Online Class. And you can just continue to scroll down the Moodle course page in every single week. And this is how you'll find the materials that I placed there for you, and eventually where you'll find the quizzes. They'll always be at the bottom of that particular week's course page. And we'll move over real quick, since I'm talking about it, to week 1, and just to demonstrate that for you. So this is where the assignments are. I'm asking you to read chapter 1, but you'll notice it's only pages 2 through 9 in chapter 1, because we split chapter 1, as I tell you in the first video, in the welcome video, into 2 parts. Right here is the textbook way to get to your textbook. So if you haven't purchased it yet, this is a way you can get there right away. You don't have to not do your assignments because you don't have a textbook. You can also download a free sample of the Kindle version of the textbook from Amazon. You could probably also get it from the Google Play Store, which I need to check and see. If I do find a link to that, I'll put it on our course page. Then the course materials for chapter 1, very important to open that. And you will see here are the PowerPoints for this chapter. I've gone through every one of the PowerPoints. They are originally made by the textbook company, but I've gone through every one of them and deleted information that I'm not going to be testing you over. So if you don't find it in the PowerPoint, I doubt you're going to see it on the quiz. There may be other things on the quiz, but if it's not there, I'm not going to test you on it. I don't want to tell you that 100% because there might be something that has slipped through, but for the most part, there's a section in the textbook about, and it gives you a million, not really, but lots of abbreviations. I got rid of them out of the PowerPoint. The few that I think that are important are in the PowerPoint. So don't get overwhelmed by all of the material in the chapters. Just pay attention mostly to the word tables that I also put on our course page. Some of the additional terms you may see But if you use your textbook as it's designed as your study guide and work through your textbook like a workbook, then I think you're going to know all the terms that you're going to find on a quiz. Okay? So let's back up again and go back. And when we get to this is talking about flashcards, very important for you to make flashcards. I'm going to show you some more material here on Cram. What I did, this was recommended by a previous student. What I did is I went to Cram and I found the same basic terms we have in our chapter, but it's not from our textbook. And I started this process for you. So I'm giving you all the links. You can go there. You can clone them. You can make an account for yourself. You don't have to do a paid account. It can be free. And you can use the tool if that's something you would like to do. And I've given you all of that information with a link to it for every single, not every single chapter, but every single body system, as well as prefixes and suffixes. So over on the far right-hand side of your Moodle course page, you'll see Flashcard Resource Cram. There's a link. If you go to that link, which looks like this, you will see that you have the flashcards here as flashcards. But what I like about it is the tool that you can use. So you can go to Memorize. Then it tells you here that you press the space bar to begin. So we'll do that. And look at the card when you're ready. It's what the instructions are. See the answer button. How did you do? I was wrong. I got it right. View the results at the end of each round, and new rounds only show the cards that you got wrong. So that's the important thing. You don't need to spend time studying things you already know. So that's the point. Excuse me. So I have gone ahead and put that link here, and it will take you to the website. But in addition to that, on our course page, what I have done is I have given you an actual document that you can download, which has the URL link to every one of the systems. And you can make your own, or you can use what I have there, or you can alter it. So it's a start. That's what the point is. But again, I'm now jumping around a bit, but over here on the far right-hand side, if I put an announcement, you'll see it here. And I do have an announcement as a welcome message. You have my contact information. It will always be here. You have the textbook information. It will always be here. The audio glossary. I haven't put this up before, so I'd like to know how you like this when we get to the end of the course. It's created by your textbook company, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So if you're wondering, how do I pronounce a word? Let's say alveoli. Let's see how they say it. You click on it.
Alveoli.
There you go. You can listen to it again.
Alveoli.
And these are the tiny air sacs in our lungs. So that's if you want to listen to what a term, just be on the lookout that when you have these automated type systems that pronounce words, they're not always exactly correct. Again, the flashcard resource, and then we have our calendar. You will also see as we move along through the course, some of this you will not see, but you will see what our upcoming assignments are. And it'll be on that far right-hand side. The far left-hand side you can get rid of if it's in your way, but keep in mind you need to remember how to get back to it so you can check your grades. And if you want to use this shortcut to go to a specific week, this direction. If you don't, what you will see on the course page is you will see the tiles like this. So if you want to access the particular week this direction, then You can click right there and it'll open up that week. As I open up more and more weeks, you'll see more and more tiles. I hope this helps, and if you have questions, please let me know.